102.7 Kiss FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you think something's going on behind your back and you want peace of mind, that's what this is. So Haley in Granada Hills reaches out and she goes, I don't know if I'm being paranoid, but my husband came back from a work trip and I looked down and he had a pair of knee burns on his body.
Whoa.
Knee burns on his body. Now, you don't get knee burns on your body unless something has happened.
That's not true.
This to me...
Okay.
You normally get your knee burns, Tanya.
I mean, sometimes if I jump after Sunny, my
knee burns,
my knees run
like
across
rug
the carpet.
Burns on
Yeah,
the knees?
yeah.
You get rug burns.
Yeah,
I don't get like knee burns, but I can understand like my knees almost like getting bruised from being on the ground so much with the kids and stuff.
I think if you were to get down on this floor and look at the exact spot and where the knees burn, this is a problem. That's what she's saying. This is a problem. The guy went on a work trip. He's not running around with his dog on his knees.
Oh, right. The work trip does throw it a little bit.
Well, what does he do for work?
Well, that's why she's here. So she just doesn't know, am I being paranoid or is something going on? But he comes back with rug burns on his knees, knee burns. I don't know. Haley, good morning, and thank you for reaching out. So I agree with you. I don't think you're being paranoid. I think this is a real issue. I mean, to get rug burn on your knees, that's pretty intense.
What did he say? That why they were there?
Well, he said he had a work trip in Vegas, and when he came home, he had no actual reasoning for it. I noticed it, and he just goes, "Oh, that's so weird, huh? I have no idea." And then a few minutes later, he comes back and he goes, "Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. It was I had to pack my suitcase and I had to kneel down on the floor for a long time, and that's how I must have gotten it."
But kneeling down on the floor and rug burn are different actions.
It's true.
To a result.
Like the redness
100%.
would go away after an hour.
And were both knees equally as rug burned?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Had
it
rug
was
burn
very
on your knees, guys?
noticeable.
It's painful.
No.
And to get there, it takes a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So it just didn't make sense to me at all. And I'm still trying to not be so paranoid about it. But, I have just this history with my dad cheated on my mom and I'm pregnant. And I just want to make sure that I'm not just being over emotional.
There it is. The history.
I don't think you're being paranoid. But we are going to make the call to your husband here. Can you hold on 1 second?
Yes.
How long have you been married?
2 years.
Hold tight. Ryan's Roses, the call. We're coming into that. We need to get this Ryan's Roses call done. Here's what you should be thinking about. Haley's married 2 years. Her husband goes away on a work trip, and he comes back with rug burn on both his knees. It's questionable.
It's not great. And what makes you such an expert on rug burns?
Just rug burns? I mean, I've had rug burns
on the knee
over the years.
Yeah, I feel like you're very aware of how painful that is.
I've had rug burns. Haven't you had rug burns on your back before too? You get rug burns. They're painful.
No, I haven't had that.
I think anybody that was growing up camping out in the athletic, out in the wild, you get a rug burn here and there. It's painful. And it stings too. You just don't. What I'm saying is, it takes a lot of friction to get a rug burn. It's not a bruise. He said it was pressing his knees while he was down packing. It's not. Mm-hmm. I do it all the time. I don't get rug burn.
Why do you do it all the time?
I pack my clothes. I have to travel a lot.
Oh, I thought you got rug burns on your knees all the time.
I pack my suitcase all the time down on my knees and on the floor. I don't get rug burn from it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I packed a lot of suitcases in my day.
Put on a bench. It's bad on your back.
Haley, we're going to call him. I don't think he's being paranoid. I want to find out how he got the rug burns. He says it was because he was kneeling down packing his suitcase. I don't buy that a second. I just don't.
Yeah.
So could you say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then his name? Go ahead.
Ryan, you absolutely have my permission to call Jared.
So be very quiet. We are going to find out if he sends the roses to you or maybe he's thinking about someone else and that gives us the information we need. We don't know. So good luck and here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jared?
Sure is.
Hi, my name is Rita. I'm calling from Paradise Arrangements. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. We're actually an LA-based flower company, deliver all over LA, even parts of OC. We're offering a promotion today. If you're interested, it's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Oh.
They're absolutely free. I don't need cash from you, credit card info, or anything like that. We're just trying to promote our business. It's something we do about once a month, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like, and they can receive them by lunchtime today.
What's the catch?
Refers to friends and family. If you like our arrangements, come back as a customer one day, leave a Yelp review, any of those things.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You don't need a credit card, right?
Nope, I do not. We can start with the name of the person you want to send them
to. All right, fine. So her name is Terry.
Okay. How do you say Terre?
No, Teri.
Teri. Okay. And what would you like to put on the card for Terry?
Let's do. So we make a great team.
We make a great team.
Jared, your voice is being on the radio. Can you tell us who Terry is and the team you're talking about? I got your wife, Haley, on the phone. This is the question that's on her mind. Thank you for staying on with us. Who is Terry?
You got to be kidding me.
Your wife is on the line.
Yeah.
Terry is my supervisor.
And what else is Terry to you?
That's it.
That's it.
My supervisor.
You're going to send her roses? Terry roses will make a great team? Just supervisor? That's it?
Don't tell me what the hell's going on.
Yeah, well, look, I'm going to tell you what's going on. Haley is concerned. She thinks you're cheating on her. You come back from a Vegas work trip with rug burn on both knees. Takes a lot of friction to have rug burn. What? So were you with Terry?
No, Terry's like 60 years old. My wife knows that.
Well, who were you with in Las Vegas?
This is ridiculous. I've already discussed this with my wife.
That doesn't make any sense, Jared. It still doesn't make sense. Nobody thinks that your excuse is real. Nobody gets rug burned from packing a suitcase. It just doesn't happen. You're lying. And I just want to know what it is.
Okay. Listen. The real reason is that I got into a fight with Paul. That is the reason.
On your knees?
What? Paul? What?
Yeah.
Who's Paul?
Yeah, I said something I shouldn't have, and he shoved me as I was walking away, and I landed on my knees.
You landed on your knees and got rug burn from that?
Like what? Yeah. You weren't wearing pants or what? What? I did that doesn't make any sense to me.
Just really no. They were just really thin, and they ripped, and that was
Why didn't? Okay, if this was true, why didn't you just say that? This still doesn't make sense to me. Why didn't you just tell me?
Hey, because Paul is technically, he's above me, and I didn't want you to think I was putting my job at risk by, trash talking to him or mouthing off to him. So I just didn't say anything.
Okay, well then what about where are those pants? I didn't see any ripped pants from your trip coming back in the suitcase. What happened to them?
Because I threw them out. I didn't even bring them home. What?
I don't. This is not adding up. This is still. You're actually just making me more upset because this is not.
Because you're paranoid. You're paranoid.
Oh my God.
But Haley, tell Jared why your mind goes to this and why you don't have security in your marriage.
Well, he should know. I've told him. Jared, my dad cheated on my mom. He left us. It has created the biggest rift in our family. And you knew that I had a trust issue with this kind of stuff. And
I wouldn't
what
do
you're
that
saying
to you. You know that.
I don't know because you're lying to me right now. I can tell you're lying to me. This just isn't, that doesn't make sense how someone could push you and you fall and you get a rug burn. That still doesn't add up to me, Jared. I just don't know what else to say. I don't trust.
I don't know how.
I don't trust your answer.
I don't know how else to calm you or to make you feel more secure.
Well, if you would actually tell me what the truth is, Like, honestly, I don't even care if you are cheating on me. I just want to know. At this point, I'm just fed up with all the lying and everyone lying to me, and I really, really need someone to just tell me the truth. So can you please just tell me the truth?
That is the truth. I love you. I am not. Terry is 60 years old. I've been working with her for, 7 years now? There's no, that's not true. I'm not with Terry.
Are you with
Are
anybody
you with
else?
someone else?
No, I'm not with anybody else. I'm with you, Haley. I am with my wife, Haley.
All right. Look, Haley, we're going to let you go. I get it. It doesn't add up to me either. And you know your husband, if he's not telling the truth, you've got to continue to chip away at what's happening here, what he's covering up. And good luck to you, Haley. All right, a lot of observations on that one. We'll come back. Other thing with this Ryan's Roses this morning on Kiss. There's a fine line between thinking you're being paranoid and being onto something.
Yeah.
Like it's such a fine line. Because she thought she was being paranoid, but she wasn't. She was onto him lying. Follow this for a second. In your relationship, do you ever have that insecurity and then you start second guessing if your partner's being honest or faithful? And then you start thinking maybe you're being paranoid and reading into things too much. But then that paranoia may not be paranoia. It may be actually the fact something's going on. But do you trust yourself to think it's not paranoia? Do you follow your heart and try and investigate it? What do you do? Because we can create the narratives. We can be paranoid.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trap easy to fall into. I don't think Haley, who thought she might have been being paranoid, was being paranoid. Her husband is lying. So the dude goes away on a work trip. He comes back with rug burn on both knees. Lies at the first questioning from his wife. Says that he was down on his knee packing his suitcase and got the rug burn. Then we get him on for Ryan's Rose. He goes, okay, babe, I lied about that. Truth is, I got into a fight with Paul.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't you just tell your wife?
I guess Paul's a manager at work. And they got into a physical fight. Like, first of all, we didn't even pursue that.
I know.
You get into a physical fight with somebody at work. It's your manager.
We said he mouthed off to him, and then Paul got mad and pushed him.
He dragged him across the casino?
Right.
Oh, no, yeah.
You got rug burn on his knees, dude. Like, what's that?
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell your wife that.
So he's lying. I'm gonna tell you. I think he's cheating.
Oh wow.
He's lying. I think he's cheating. And she also, to her credit, good on Haley. She's like, dude, I know you're lying. Let me say that. She's like,
right. I can tell when you're lying.
I can tell you're lying. I can tell when you're lying. And she was right. He sounded like a liar. He sent the roses to Terry. We make a great team. Says that that's somebody that he works with, supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's Terry he's cheating with, but somebody. Like, you don't get rug burns on your knees.
And he technically lied 3 times because the first time she asked him, he said, I don't know, I have no idea. And then he came back and gave up the suitcase story.
Elizabeth, we're in a bubble here. We all are listening together. What'd you hear?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I just hear lie after lie after lie. Like, first, like you said, he was denying everything, had no idea what happened. Then he was on his knees packing a suitcase. Like, who does that? And then, getting in a fight, even if you were pushed onto your knees, you'd get rug burns if you were on your knees for a while, you know? I think he's absolutely sleeping with the boss, 60 years old or not, or maybe sleeping with the guy that supposedly pushed him to the ground.
Oh, wow.
So let's say Haley gets to the bottom of it. What does she do? Now what do you do?
I mean, she needs to figure out what she wants in life, and she honestly needs to go to therapy. If she has trust issues like this, she's clearly drawn to the wrong type of people. She definitely doesn't even need this stress. She's pregnant.
The trust issues are not going to go away.
No, she's got to work on it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got those issues from, her parents.
Right.
Her dad.
Trauma.
All right. Well, that's called Ryan's Roses. Elizabeth, thank you very much for listening to it. Every single Monday, every single Thursday right here. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Joanna, thanks for coming on in Camarillo. We want to get into your email here and then try and find out what's happening in your relationship. So you noticed a charge of a hotel room on your credit card statement last month. Neither of you knew where it came from, right? Then you called the credit card company. What'd you find out?
So I asked him about it right when I saw the charge, and he seemed to be just as upset as I was. And, he was like, what the hell is this? Almost as if he was accusing me of cheating. And so we called the credit card company. We disputed the charge. Clearly, someone was using our credit card number. And so we went through this whole process of canceling our cards, getting new ones, changing the number on Amazon, all the websites, all the auto pays. It was really a hassle. And so 2 days ago, I get the email from the bank with a photo of the receipt from the hotel, and his signature is on it. So we know he's lying to me, and it's obviously a very elaborate lie. But I want to know what's going on here, and I need you to help me find out.
Well, we're into that. I mean, that's what we do here with Ryan's Roses. Have you ever thought that your husband might be seeing someone else? Is this something that crosses your mind?
I mean, now it's been crossing my mind now that the thought is there. But I've never caught him in a lie like this. I've had suspicions, but I've never caught him red-handed like this.
Okay. We're in Ryan's Roses right now. Joanna is married, and she says in her email, she told us that she noticed the charge of a hotel room on her credit card statement last month. She said she nor her husband knew where it came from, so they called the credit card company and had them take it off. Then she says they just sent me a copy of the receipt with his signature on it. So he's lying. He knows he signed for it. So why is he lying about a hotel room charge? Doesn't paint a beautiful picture here.
No, it does
so,
not.
Joanna, we're going to call him now and see if we can find out, see who's top of mind when we offer him some roses. And I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then his name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to do it right now. Be very quiet. Let's see what we can find out, and good luck. Okay, Joanna?
Thank you.
It is Ryan's Roses right now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Oscar?
You got him.
Hi, Oscar. My name is Cindy. I'm calling from The Kind Florist. We actually deliver in Camarillo and surrounding areas. And today we're offering a promotion of a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash or any sort of info from you. We're just doing a promotion for local residents. So is there anybody that you'd like to send these red roses to?
No, not really. Honestly, this sounds like quite the scam.
Well, it'll take 2 seconds. Like I said, I don't need cash. I don't need any sort of information from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to.
No, I'm not interested. Thank you.
Are you sure there's nobody in your life that you don't have anybody you want to send free roses to?
Look, have a good day. Take me off your list, please. I apologize. You have a great day.
Excuse me, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Oscar, my name is Ryan. I've got Sisney and Tanya here, and we have your wife, Joanna, on the phone. Oscar, we know that you stayed in a hotel room. It was charged to your credit card. You said you didn't know anything about it. We know that you do because you signed the receipt. Oscar, we're just calling to find out with your wife on the line why you're lying about this hotel charge, and Oscar, who you are with that night in the hotel. Could you answer that?
I don't understand what's going on here.
Oscar, we're just trying to find out why you're lying to your wife, Joanna, about staying in a hotel room overnight.
I'm not lying about anything.
Joanna, do you want to tell your husband what you found and what the credit card company sent you?
Yeah. The credit card company sent me a copy of the receipt with your signature on it. Why did you lie to me?
My signature? That's impossible. I didn't lie about anything.
But I see your signature right here, the Ambrose Hotel. I know your signature.
There is no way that's my signature. I'm telling you, I've never been there. Look, this must be a part of it. Let's use our brains for a second. Come on. If whoever got a hold of my credit card or whatever got an image of it, obviously my signature is on the back of it, so maybe that's how they forged my signature or something.
Oh, so this is fraud.
It's definitely fraud. I don't know what else to tell you. Babe, look, you put me on the radio here.
So you've really never been there to that hotel?
I've never been there. I don't understand. We already talked about this. Why am I even on the radio right now?
Then let's just ask another question. If that's true and that's the case, Joanna, why do you think your husband's cheating on you? Why are you having that feeling? What's going on?
Because he was so accusatory in the beginning, making it seem like it was my fault. Why would I be the one cheating? I'm not cheating. It was as if he was putting it on me. And now I'm questioning every time he comes home late from work.
Oscar, are you cheating?
No, I'm not cheating.
Do you love your wife?
We've talked about this. I don't understand. This is ridiculous.
All right. Well, there's something missing, right? There's something missing.
Is the love
here.
still there?
Yeah.
I love him.
All right. Well, why don't you take that love that you have for him and you, Oscar, for her, and talk about why we're here. Like, why are we here right now, all of us? All right. I'm going to let you go and good luck. All right, you guys. We have to talk about this Ryan's Roses. A couple things on my mind here. Joanna and Oscar and Camarillo, they're married. There's a credit card receipt. He says it's all fraud. All right. He wasn't at the hotel. It wasn't his signature. I actually believe him.
I don't.
Actually believe him. Why don't you believe him?
And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
And because at no point was this credit card ever missing. And then in his excuse, he was like, whoever got a hold of my credit card saw the signature on the back.
But he could have. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, like, who knows? Like, who
physically.
thinks about that?
A person who's lying and he has his alibi ready to go.
Huh. Okay.
So
well,
you can go
now
hang out with your
that
buddy
curveball.
who you think is not lying, but he's lying.
Yeah, he's lying.
I don't think he's lying. I didn't think so.
You didn't think so until I told you that, right?
Well, now you've confused me. But it's hard for me to make the point I was going to make because I was thinking he wasn't lying. But let's say that
it's okay. Try to make your point.
Yeah, try to make it.
Let's say that he's not lying.
Let's say he's not.
The problem is with that couple, they're at a place where they say they love each other, yet the first thing she thinks that he's cheating, right? So where's the void? There's a void. What's the void? They're like 5-6 years into the marriage. There's definitely a void. He had some intensity. She had some intensity. But, like, there's a lot missing if you go to the place of thinking there's cheating.
For sure.
Right away.
And the tone in which they responded to your question was
disrespectful.
Yeah, like,
right? Not to me, but to them.
Yeah,
like,
I love him.
But they disrespect each other,
They were like,
right?
yeah, we love each other.
Yeah, it was not.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could hear a lack of respect between the two of them when we ask them questions and talk to them. And that's just like, it's bad news. It's bad news bears no matter where you are. Kelsey's in Rich Cucamonga. Kelsey, good morning. How are you?
Hi, good morning.
Here we are.
Yeah, this is gaslighting. This is
right.
This is straight up gaslighting behavior. I mean, it's just like the writing's on the wall. His signature is right there. He's just questioning her judgment. He's making her feel stupid.
Right.
He's just adding more lies until he just makes her feel dumb, and I think that's not fair at all.
So what's interesting about you, Kelsey, and Sissany and your persuasion is that, like, what you're saying to me with the
evidence,
with the wisdom that you're carrying here, and the deducing of information, tone, body language, which you can't see, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I think I believe you, and I think I changed my mind that I think he is cheating. I remember also, Kelsey, just to let you in on something here. I mean, we don't know sometimes much. I don't think we understood the definition of gaslighting until about 5 years ago, right? Remember, we were just like struggling with.
Anytime
2 years ago.
Well, anytime a listener would call in and either say it or mention it, we would
like that gaslighting. Like, wait, what does it mean?
It would be like, yeah, and I see her Googling it.
How many times are you somewhere where people say something you don't have any idea what they're talking about? You're like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Change the subject.
A lot, actually.
Me too. All right. Thank you so much. Bye, Kelsey. Like, I get that way sometimes when people are just like, you ever have people in your life that show off their smartness? Right? They're just like showing off their smartness. And
sometimes they think it's smart. And I'm like, you're not even that smart.
No, they're smarter than I am.
Right. No,
and
I
then
get
they'll
it.
They'll ask me about some person in history. And I'll be like, I actually don't. But I say I know. I'm like, I'm an idiot. I actually say I know who they're talking about.
Right. It's like, remember the person that invented blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, yeah.
Well, no, they'll say their name and you know the story,
I'm
right?
kind of that way when someone brings up politics because I'm like, if any sort of current events happening like right now with politics, I'm like, yikes.
Well, the good news about
check
politics
out of that
is
conversation.
You can easily say you don't want to talk about politics.
Yeah, you
just
can.
Move on. I mean, that's acceptable, right? But I pose all kinds of situations where I act like I know what people are talking about just to get through the conversation. I truly don't.
I would try to change the subject faster than anybody else.
But I think people are on to me when I start changing the subject pretty fast. Like, you really don't know who that is.
Yeah, you got to stay in the combo.
Have you tried this olive oil? Wow, let me show you all the different olive oils. Oh my gosh,
that's my go-to. I have a bottle in my pocket. It's the size of a mini liquor.
Yeah.
All right, it's 102.7 Kiss FM. Let's get it. This is what time it is. Ryan's Roses. If you've been waiting for it this morning, the wait is over. I got to bring in Roxana from Southgate. So Roxana says that her husband started a business with a good friend of his, and it's not gone well. It's really not been successful. So they get into a fight, a disagreement. I guess it happened at her house. And on his way out, the friend looked at Roxana and said, Angela. Like, here's a clue.
Okay.
And, like, you need to know about Angela.
Whoa.
Throwing her husband under the bus because they were arguing. Then the friend leaves. And of course, Roxana can't stop thinking about, why'd he look at me and go, Angela? Like, check out Angela.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be worried about Angela. Roxana, am I making this up? I mean, that's basically what you're thinking, right?
Yeah. Yep, that's pretty much it. So, I mean, my husband and his friend started a power washing landscaping business. It hasn't been as successful as they'd hoped it would be. And the friend, his name's Lewis, he actually thinks that my husband is stealing from the business. So Lewis came over, confronted him. They got into a huge fight. Lewis said he wants out, and he, stormed out the front door. You know, I was trying to play peacemaker, so I chased Lewis out. I was trying to get him to come back inside. But as he was getting in his car, he just looked me dead in the eye and said, Angela. And I was like, what? And he said, Angela, and kind of raised his eyebrows, and then he drove off. And I just...
Do you have any idea who Angela is?
No. I have never heard this name before in our circle, and I just... Okay. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. I just, the implication that I got is that my husband is having an affair with a woman named Angela, because I've never met an Angela. I don't know an Angela. I don't know.
Okay. Well, Roxana, this is why we are here to do this. This is exactly what we do. So do you, this is me thinking, do you think your husband's stealing from the company? I mean, I'm just thinking about his character here.
I mean, I don't know. I do know this. When we first started dating, he told me that he had been arrested before, but it was some kind of misunderstanding. You know, I believed him when he told me that, but now I'm kind of
that didn't raise any red flags for you?
No, I really believed him at first, but, you know, with all this coming up now, I'm kind of questioning whether he was lying about that in the beginning, too.
We got everything we need. Hang tight. Let's get everything lined up in a row. We're in the middle of Ryan's Roses. This is Kiss FM. Now, we're calling Roxana's husband. So there's a lot to think about. If you just got here, let me give you some quick context so you know where we are on this call. We're trying to help her out. She thinks her husband may be cheating on her with a woman named Angela. How does she know that? Well, her husband is a business partner. Things aren't going well. Business partner comes over to the house. They get into an argument. And her husband's business partner accuses her husband of stealing money from the new business. He was also arrested at one point, she told us, before they got married. And that didn't raise a red flag. She went on. Now, on the way out of this argument, this dispute between the two business partners, one of which is her husband, after he's been accused of stealing from the company by, his name is Lewis, the friend. They're friends and business partners. Lewis walks by Roxana and says, Angela. Like, go find out more about Angela. As if he's cheating with somebody and it's Angela.
Right.
So we know more than we know many times going into this. And none of it sounds good. So Roxana in Southgate, we're going to call him right now and see what we can find out. Let's see if he sends roses to you or Angela or anybody else. Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call. And then his name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're doing it right now. Be very quiet. Let me see what we can find out. This is what Ryan's Roses is really built for. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Daniel?
Hello.
Hi, Daniel. My name is Olivia. I'm calling from Southgate Blooms. How are you doing this morning?
Fine. How can I help you?
Well, we're a floral design company, and we're offering a promotion. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody you'd like today. They're free.
I'm good,
I don't need cash. I don't need anything from you. You could just start with the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. They're free. I don't need any info from you, no credit card info or anything like that.
No credit card info.
None. Is there anybody you want to send flowers to? We can start with the name. Like I said, they're free.
Okay. Angela.
Great. Send them to Angela. And what would you like to put on the card?
Tell her I have a special surprise for you tomorrow.
Can you repeat that again?
Tell her I have a special surprise for you tomorrow.
Okay. I have a special surprise for you tomorrow.
Daniel.
Yes?
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Roxana, on the line. It's the appropriate time to tell her why you sent red roses to Angela and what are you talking about in reference to a special surprise for Angela tomorrow.
Okay, I'm on the radio. Right. Yeah,
yes, and Roxana is on the line. She just listened to the whole call, so you can't deny it. What's going on with you and Angela?
There's nothing to deny.
Great. Well, then tell us.
Deny.
Then tell your wife.
She's a client. I'm sending her a coupon.
No, you're sending her red roses.
It's not a coupon, bro. It's red roses, and nobody talks like that to a client. You just were like, send her a special surprise.
Yeah,
like that.
So
that's
suggestive.
Not what I would think is a client.
Okay. All right. You guys can believe whatever you'd like. It's been a client for a year.
But fine. So maybe she's a client. There's a front. All right. So she's a client. What else is she?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What are you up to?
What am I up to? What do you think I'm up to?
Are you sleeping with Angela?
I'm not sleeping with Angela. I can't have somewhat of a relationship with a client that I've had for a long time. Like we can't be friendly.
It's very fishy,
make jokes.
Daniel. It's really fishy.
Somewhat of a relationship? What does that even mean? Lewis said that you're having an affair with Angela. He says you met her by landscaping. You visit her all the time.
Lewis and I, he's trying to destroy our marriage. Like he's using any weapon that he can possibly use. Why?
He's trying to destroy
other
our
reason
marriage.
He would say that.
Why didn't you send me a dozen roses then?
You don't even like flowers.
What?
Daniel, did you steal money from the company that you and Lewis have?
Wow.
Bro, I'm just asking the question because your wife told me, don't wow.
Are you and Lewis?
No, I don't know Lewis. I've never met Lewis before. I'm just asking the question because your wife said that he comes over and accuses you of stealing money from the company.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I ask?
Lewis is a lunatic.
But did you do it? Why does he think you stole?
You guys already have your mind made up. You guys clearly already have your mind made up.
We don't have our mind made up. We're asking questions. It's curiosity and enthusiasm for the right answer. That's all it is. It's that equation. Curiosity and enthusiasm for the truth. And Daniel, why does he think you're stealing money?
And why are you getting so defensive?
Wow, so eloquently said. You guys have your mind made up.
Well, convince us otherwise.
You are such a... Who is Angela? Just tell us the truth.
I just told you she's a client.
And what else?
Client. What else?
She's nothing else.
Nothing else.
So, Roxana, we got to go.
We're friendly.
We got to go.
Friendly. There it is.
She's been a client of mine for over a year. And we're friendly.
Yeah,
After that much time.
She's top of mind. You want to send red roses to her. And occasionally you probably sleep with her.
Well, That's not me, by the way, Daniel. That was Sissany. So don't yell at me.
I know, but you're very wound up, too.
That's Tanya. She's there. All right, Daniel, Roxana, we have to go.
He's not denying it. Look, he didn't say anything after I said that.
He's not denying it because he might be stealing. I don't know. He didn't like the question.
I didn't mention the stealing thing. I just said you're probably occasionally sleeping with her, and he did not say anything after that.
He didn't, but he also said, you guys have all made your minds up already.
Why are you yelling
at us?
I'm not yelling.
You are
this isn't
so
yelling.
wound up.
Because he came at me.
I've never seen you this wound up before.
He came at me. Ryan's roses this morning.
Who's
that?
Are you good? Are you good? Actually, I should ask you if you're okay.
I'm great.
No, you're not.
I'm great.
How
am I not great?
You are wound up like a yo-yo, and you just
wound up.
Rolled.
I'm wound up because I was trying to ask the guy all the right questions to get to the bottom line, the answer. I think there are a lot of red flags. I think who knows? His business partner thinks he's stealing from the company, and his wife thinks he's cheating on him. So I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it in 3 minutes because we have 3 minutes to get there. It's not like I've got 2 hours in a podcast, so I got to push. And I was trying to push. And we don't.
Still so wound up.
I know. No, Again, we haven't said anything right now. This is all you.
This is all you.
I mean, I could have used a little support and help, but no.
Nobody
asked any questions.
Are you kidding me? I asked the question. I basically told him he's sleeping with the other girl, and he didn't deny it.
Well, you can't tell him he's sleeping with the other girl. Well, you got to ask him.
That's the point of Ryan's roses.
Well, you got to ask him.
No, remember, we can't judge. No judgment.
No judgment. I wasn't judging. I was trying to get to the
doing that tactic where you tell them.
The interrogation tactics I watched on 2020?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So he didn't deny it.
By the way, Tanya, it's called curiosity with enthusiasm. That's what.
Yes, I heard you when you said it to him the first time.
He didn't like it.
He did not like it, no.
Well, it's Ryan's roses. Let's come back and talk about it. I'm going to get to Ryan's roses. So Roxana writes and says, hey, I think my husband, Daniel, is cheating with a woman named Angela because his business partner came over. They're friends. They got into a fight because his business partner thinks that my husband's stealing money from the new company. They got into an argument, a fight, and on the way out, the business partner, the friend, says, Angela. Like, go check out Angela because he's messing around with Angela. Well, so what do? We do Ryan's roses. And we get Daniel on the phone, and he sends the flowers to Angela. And he says on the card, Angela. And he talks like this. I have a special surprise for you.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
That's such a good impersonation.
He didn't even write it in a note, too. He was like, tell her I have a special surprise for her.
Why don't you just send her the message?
Yeah. Tell her. I was like, I'm writing this down.
But he did it in that voice.
Yes.
And then he said, what? Angela's a client. Now, come on.
Lies.
When was the last time you called Home Depot and said, this is how doers get more done? I mean, you don't.
Or send them red roses.
Right. That's the thing.
But you hit the nail on the head. You're like, okay, he might be telling the truth. She might be a client. But what else is she?
And I asked him if he was stealing from the company.
That's when he really, whoo.
Well, he turned on me. But that's fine. What I expect, the guy's going to want to go do a cycling class with me?
Probably not.
Charlene?
Yes.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I think this guy actually has a series of lies. I'm casting total judgment, not knowing the guy, but I think he's a serial liar. And I also agree. I also do think, though, that his business partner is motivated to ruin him a little bit. So we need to question the legitimacy of the business partner saying Angela, but I didn't think the guy was forthcoming. I didn't get a genuine, and this is only gut, I didn't get a genuine feeling that he was telling anybody the truth if you heard it. If you didn't, it'll be on our podcast later today. But it's one worth hearing, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So, Charlene, what was your take in Northridge? When this was all happening, there you are in Northridge, you're hearing it. What were you thinking? What would we miss?
I mean, honestly, I completely agree with you. It was like a gut instinct. Like, the guy's whole entire vibe was off and, like, totally gave me the ick, like, just the way he was talking and everything. And it just made me feel gross. And, like, I actually don't think that Lewis has really an ulterior motive. I totally believe him. I think, like, if I were Roxana, I would get in touch with Lewis ASAP. I would go over to his house, like, immediately and get, like, all the details because, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire. And I feel like if he's sleeping with one client, he's probably sleeping with all of them.
Wow. I didn't think of that.
Yikes.
All right. Well, Charlene, thank you for listening to it. We get a little tunnel vision on it sometimes because it's emotional, right? I always feel like I'm physically tired after Ryan's Roses. And I am.
Oh, yeah. It gets my heart pumping.
Actually am. And so sometimes, a fresh perspective is appreciated. So, Charlene, thank you is what I'm saying. Have a great day. You have a good week, okay? Take care.
Thank you, guys. You too.
Bye, Charlene.
Bye.
So that's what Ryan's Roses is. If you missed this one, I recommend you find it. It's going to be on our podcast, On Air with Ryan Seacrest, iHeartRadio. 102.7 KISS FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let me get Letty on the phone here. So, Letty, I'm going to jump right into it for you in Torrance. You found a business card of a woman who cuts hair in your husband's jeans. What happened after you found the card?
Well, so I showed it to him, and he was like, yeah, she just told me to call her directly, and, like, she'd tell him if she was available. But that just felt like crap because he was like, oh, you can't book online because she's the only one who does it right. And, like, he just seemed to be making up all these things as he went.
Okay. How long have you been married?
We've been married for 6 years.
So do you think he's, like, seeing this woman on the side? Is that you think he's cheating on you with her?
Yes, because after that conversation and how strange that was, I checked his phone, and he's been calling her pretty regularly, like every few days. But he's such a sweet talker. I know he's going to be like, well, she's busy. I call a lot because she says she's not available. But I also decided to go in there with my son. And so I booked an appointment online, which is what you're supposed to do. Like, it's 2024. You can pick a stylist online. Mm-hmm. But I made the reservation from his phone, so it looked like he was coming in. And then when we arrived, Izzy seemed stunned to see me and our son, and it was just so awkward.
Okay. What is her name? Izzy?
Izzy, yeah.
Izzy. Okay. All right. So let's see what we can find out. Stay where you are. If you just got here, we are in the middle of Ryan's Roses on KISS FM. We just talked to Letty. So she found a business card of a woman named Izzy who cuts hair at a place in her husband's jeans pocket. She put her number on the back with a heart. I mean, of course, that... Although...
I feel like
Tanya, I feel like you would do that.
Yeah, I would totally do that, 100%.
So, but Letty has a bad feeling about it, and her name is Izzy. Let's see if we can find out. Letty, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay, we will do that right now. Let's see if we can find out. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Okay, Letty?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Daniel, please?
This is he. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Zoe. I'm calling from Flowers of Torrance. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
Great. You know, we're new to the area on Sepulveda near the Walgreens and offering a promotion to local residents. And since you are in the area, it's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like, either residential or to their business or whatever is more convenient for you. They're absolutely free. Just trying to promote our business. Is this something you'd be interested in?
Wait, how'd you get my number?
We have a database here that you may have purchased something online within the last 18 months and selected to receive promotional offers from local vendors.
Okay. Hasn't everyone in the world purchased something online within the last 18 months?
That's how we get our database.
Oh,
like I said, though,
right,
the flowers are free. They're red roses. Just trying to promote our business. And hopefully if you do like us and like the arrangement, then you come back as a customer one day. But these are absolutely free. I don't need cash. I don't need credit card. I don't need anything like that from you.
Okay. Walk me through how this would work. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, it's super simple. We'll be done in 5 minutes. So we just need the name of the person you want to send them to.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I will send them to Isabel with an S.
Okay. Isabel with an S. And what would you like to put on the card?
Just put like from your favorite client, But don't put my name. She'll know. Like, from your favorite client, she'll know me.
From your
Daniel, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife Letty on the phone. Daniel,
Wait,
what is Isabel? What is Isabel's nickname?
Easy.
I knew it. I knew it.
You knew what? Hold on. Wait. What are you talking
Daniel,
about? What
do you mean? What are we talking about? Are you married to this woman on the phone named Letty for 6 years?
Yes, of course.
And then why did you just send roses to Isabel, Izzy?
They were free roses.
No,
I just sent roses to
why
my
are you
wife
her
on
favorite?
Valentine's
Why
Day.
are you her favorite client?
She's the only person in LA who can do my hair. Like, I have weird hair.
Daniel, with all due respect, Daniel, it's not our first day on the job here. So you just didn't also want to put your name on it, so you're hiding something. Mm-hmm. So, Daniel, just tell your wife, Letty, what's going on. She found the business card with the heart on it and the Izzy name on the back of the card. And now you're sending roses to her. Clearly there's something more going on, or you want something to happen. What is it?
No, babe, listen. There's not anything going on. Like, I'm a flirt. Like, that's just, I'm a flirt.
Oh, no.
Yes, I know you're a flirt, and I hate it. And I knew when I found that business card. I can't. I am so furious.
Daniel.
You say you hate it, but I got us a great deal on that driveway. Remember that? You were mad that day.
Oh.
What happened?
No. He flirts with everyone and got us a discount, he thinks, but everyone they're just humoring you. It's sad. It's disrespectful to me.
Clearly she doesn't like it, Daniel. And I don't know, sending roses seems a little more than just flirting. And even so, listen to how your wife feels about it.
It's so intimate to send
Daniel,
red roses.
What's going on with you and Izzy? What's happening here, bro?
Just come clean now.
Please?
Nothing. I just sent my wife roses on Valentine's Day, okay? And then,
so you just didn't send her roses right now.
Right.
Okay, because I just gave her roses. This is
Daniel, there's no reason to yell.
Okay, spread the love.
First of all, Valentine's Day was like almost a month ago.
Daniel, your wife thinks you're cheating on her. It sounds like you are.
Babe,
Swear on Levi's life that you're not having an affair.
Oh, no.
Babe, I'm not.
Oh, there it is. There it is,
Letty.
Letty.
Not for anything. I wouldn't do it for anything. I would not do that for anything.
It's an easy answer. You can easily answer that if you're not guilty.
I am not guilty.
I
Can
can't
we talk
do
about
this
this later?
anymore.
You are overreacting. Can we talk about this later? We'll just talk this out.
No, I can't do this anymore. I thought I could. I can't, Daniel. I cannot.
Come on. Listen, this is how...
It's too painful for her.
Letty, clearly this is not something that you have been comfortable with for a long time.
Right.
So we're going to let you guys go. You got as much information, I think, as we're going to get from Daniel. And we wish you the best. Good luck, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Come back to that. He's saying you're overreacting. He's saying I'm a flirt. Clearly that had been festering inside of her for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And let's talk about that notion.
Yeah.
When your significant other is a flirt. Thanks for listening to us. Ryan Seacrest here. Sisney and Tanya. We had a pretty explosive Ryan's Roses. I do think that, he's clearly covering something up. We'll come back to that. If you heard it, call us 800-520-1027. Let's talk about that concept for a second. So it was Ryan's Roses, and she said, Letty said, I found a business card of a woman who cuts hair in my husband's pocket. Her number was on the back with a heart on it. Well, her name was Isabel or Isabella, and her nickname was Izzy. And sure enough, Daniel sends Izzy the roses and says, from your favorite client. But he also says, don't say my name. So he's hiding something, wanting to hide something, and then his justification for doing it to his wife was, I'm a flirt. That's what I do. I flirt. And clearly she's not happy about that and hasn't been for a long time.
Right.
But this didn't sound like flirting. This sounded like something was going on.
Yeah.
So how do we feel about that? Like, have you ever been in a relationship with someone who's flirty? Like, what's the difference between flirty and just being,
charming and charismatic.
Right?
It's a fine line, but you feel it. If you feel it in your heart and in your gut and it bothers you, then that's too much.
Although I think like your own insecurity could then be confused with someone's charm or flirt. Like if you have an insecurity inside and someone's with someone else talking and they're just being charming, you might think that's flirting, but it's really not. So it's a slippery slope.
It's totally a fine line. It really, really is. But for him to just admit it like that, almost like making an excuse, like, oh, well, I'm allowed to act however I want to act because I'm a flirt.
He was saying, did he say that they got a deal on a driveway?
Yes, because of him flirting.
I wanted to dive into that.
Yeah.
So they got a deal on their driveway because he flirted. And then he said, but you appreciated that, honey. You appreciated that, babe, that I got this deal on the driveway.
It's just like so gross.
Clearly she doesn't. She's had a problem with it for a long time. But I don't think he's flirting. I think the guy's doing something with Izzy. Or he wants to do something with Izzy. So Nadine in Westminster. Nadine, good morning.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. So we're in the middle of this Ryan's Roses. I don't think he's flirting. I think the guy's trying to have or something happen, or something is happening.
I think it is happening already.
Oh, yeah.
But go ahead. You heard it.
I agree. He's probably cheating, but, like, this is just such a cautionary tale because, like, I just think you should never date a flirt and definitely don't marry one, right? Because, like, they always have plausible deniability. Like, you can't trust them because, like, whatever behavior happens that you confront them with, they can just be like, oh, I was just flirting. You know me. I'm always a flirt. It was just flirting, blah, 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 you know?
I've had friends in my life in relationships where they've said to me, oh, no, she just likes to flirt. I'm like, wait, how is that? Like, how is that possible?
Right.
It's just an excuse for bad behavior.
Or we're just insecure. Not in this case, but like, I don't know. I'd be too insecure to be with somebody that's always flirting.
Yeah, it's just like it's draining.
Yeah, totally. Like I've fallen for it in the past. I get it. We all do. Like flirts are very charming, but it's just like a recipe for disaster.
Yep. That's why we're not with them.
Well, Nadine, thank you for listening.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to.
All right, I appreciate that. Bye. I'm just Googling.
Bye-bye.
What's the difference between flirting and charming?
Oh, I'd be interested to see what it says.
If I could type it in fast enough. What's the difference between gelato and ice cream? I guess that was a search of mine. What's the difference between peanut butter and almond butter? My searches are great. What's the difference between...
So there's flirting and being nice, flirting and complimenting.
Okay, you guys do it. Yeah, what is it? What'd you find?
Flirting is geared towards sexual insinuations, while
charming
or compliments are most sincere without any hidden charges or intentions.
So yeah, if it's clear, but also it's in the eye of the sort of viewer.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
I think you can tell when someone's flirting with you. If there is some sort of sexual tension, then that is flirting.
Yeah. Well, this he's got some tension. I felt it.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel. All right. Well, I always I'm physically drained after these Ryan's Roses calls.
I consider you charming.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Versus the other one? Versus the other
Flirty.
scenario? Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's my intent. The charm. 102.7 Kiss FM. Okay, guys, bring it in. It is time for Ryan's Roses. Marie is on the line in Woodland Hills, and she says that her husband went to Vegas with friends. He was there. He was not texting. He was being super vague. She says this week they were in the car, and she saw a text from his ex-girlfriend pop up.
Oh, no.
Turns out she's a bottle service girl in Vegas. What?
Okay.
Marie, thanks for coming on. Wow. I mean, it doesn't take much to think, oh, well, if she's just texting him, then he probably saw her at whatever club she works at, right?
Right. I mean, that's obviously my assumption. And, she has access to him. She obviously feels very free to text him just, whenever. So it definitely bothers me.
So did you say to him what's going on here?
Yeah, and he said that she's just an old friend and it's nothing and I don't need to worry about it. But I also, if I didn't see that text come up, like, I don't know if he would have ever told me about it.
All right. So I don't know. I don't really need to know much. This is all we really need to know. We are going to put you on hold. We're going to call him next and find out. What's her name?
Her name is Zuliana.
Julie or
so
Juliana?
That's the bottle service girl.
All right. Hold on. The Ryan's Roses call. This is really bizarre. So Marie's husband was in Las Vegas, and he was just MIA from his phone. And then they're together in the car when he gets back, and she sees a text from his ex-girlfriend pop up, and his ex-girlfriend's a bottle service server at a club in Vegas. What's her name? Julie? Zuli?
No, it's Zuli with a Z.
Oh,
Zuli. Okay, got it. So Zuli is his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Very
All right, here's what we're going to do. I know you don't believe him. I don't know that I believe him either. Just in this couple minutes, we've heard about what's happening here. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do it right now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Good luck, Marie. We'll see if we can find out.
Thank you.
Zuli. All right.
Hello.
Hi, is this Jeffrey?
Yes.
Hi, Jeffrey. My name is Erin. I'm calling from Anywhere Flowers. How you doing this morning?
I'm all right.
Good. You know, we're offering a chance for people to do a delivery to anywhere in the U.S. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They can also be local as well if that's more convenient for you. But we do specialize in nationwide delivery. Is that something you'd be interested in?
No, thank you, please.
They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info, any cash, or anything like that from you. And he hung up.
That's it?
Call him back.
Are you sure? Hang on. Okay. Marie, hold on one sec. We're going to try and call him back. Very
Okay.
shifty there.
I'm not going to answer.
Might.
Well, it's positive.
All right. See if we can get him back. How long have you been married, Marie?
A year and a half.
Oh, so it's new. Okay. Hold on. I think here we go.
Yes.
Hi, I think we lost connection.
I'm just not interested.
Oh, but they're free. I don't need any cash or credit card info from you. We just need the name of the person you want to send them to. It's a promotion that we do about once a month.
I don't understand how does this work? It seems super shady.
No, so you just tell me the name of the person you want to send some roses to, and then we can get them out this afternoon.
Seriously?
Yeah. We can start with the name of the person that you want to send them to. They are free.
Cadence.
Cadence?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's CADENCE.
Got it. And we have different type of occasion cards, either birthday, anniversary, love, I'm sorry, thank you. Any specific type that you would request?
Maybe, can you give me an option? Is there something like Secret Admirer?
We have some that are blank that just have hearts on the border. And you can write whatever you want on the note. What would you like to write?
Maybe from a Secret Admirer.
Okay. That totally works.
Jeffrey, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Marie, on the line. Can you tell us who Cadence is?
What?
Marie, your wife, is on the phone. You didn't send her roses. And so I think she would probably like to know who Cadence is. Who is it?
It's just like a Secret Admirer thing.
Okay, well, that's not great.
My God.
Marie,
Jeffrey?
please. Go ahead, Marie.
Is that the bartender corner? Is that where you're sneaking off to?
I'm not sneaking anywhere.
Oh my God. I thought I smelled beer on you when you got home from work the other night. What is going on?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is so weird. I thought I want my friend Cadence. I thought she would like some flowers.
You don't think that I, your wife, would want flowers? Why didn't you send me flowers?
Mm-hmm.
I sent you flowers on your birthday. I send you flowers. This was just a thing.
Okay, do you just not want to be married to me anymore? Just tell me the truth.
No, of course I do. This is crazy. You're blowing things out of proportion.
Okay, Jeffrey,
well,
let me ask you a couple questions here. Your wife is Marie of a year and a half. You send roses to Caden, secret admirer. Not good. What about Zuli? When's the last time you saw Zuli?
Mm-hmm.
Zuli's an old friend. Last time I was in Vegas, we talked in Vegas.
Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your ex, right?
And she's not texting you?
She's an ex, a long time ex, but now it is a work acquaintance.
It's a work equation? What's a work equation?
Acquaintance.
Yeah.
Okay, how so?
She's given us some. Really, I don't think this is the most. Nothing's inappropriate happening.
But Jeffrey, I'm hearing a lot of names that aren't your wife's name, and so I think Marie's on it with this. Marie, we're going to let you go. I feel like you got all the information you need.
Yeah.
He's certainly got other women on his mind. Thank you, Marie. Good luck to you. I hope you can get to the bottom of it and find peace. I appreciate you reaching out to us for help. Ryan Seacrest with you. All right, let's go back to Ryan's roses. There's not a lot to talk about here. First of all, the guy, Jeffrey, in this case, is married a year and a half. He goes to Vegas. He doesn't respond to his wife's text, and he gets a text from his ex-girlfriend once he gets back from Vegas, and his ex-girlfriend works bottle service at one of the clubs in Las Vegas. That alone is enough for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, and he wasn't responding to the text messages.
Right. So that alone is enough for me. Then we get this guy on the line, and he sends the roses to Cadence as a secret admirer. So for me, I don't think they have kids, right? I don't think they do.
Yeah, they were married for a year and a half. I don't know. She didn't mention kids.
She didn't mention kids. So for me, if I'm Marie, I'm out.
Bye.
I am out. The man mentioned 2 other women before his wife in that scenario. I don't know what else there is to hash out. Tanya?
It's bad. It's very, very bad.
He acted like the whole secret admirer thing was no big deal.
He's like, I sent you flowers on your birthday.
That's the thing. It doesn't matter what he's doing. The fact that those 2 women came up before his wife is enough to get out. Shelly in North Hills, good morning. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. So you have a theory on this scenario. Go ahead.
Oh, yes. So if it's one lie, you can look it over. You can say, all right, I forgive you. Let's move on. But if they keep on stacking up like this, it's a problem. It's over. The whole thing is over.
For sure.
And I think the other factor is that she wanted to have babies. She wants to have babies. That's definitely going to freak out the guy, and it freaked out him for sure. That's what it sounds like. And I have experience with that because my husband, when I first told him that, he definitely freaked out. So that's probably another factor as why he's like, oh, you know what, I'm going to go be with these other women and get my mind off this,
Okay. Well, I think you have a good theory there. I don't like it. Doesn't feel good no matter what's going on. If you're Marie, it doesn't feel good. No. It's not right.
He's cheating.
Thank you very much, Shelly, for calling. You take care. And now
the
way he dismissed everything was gross, too. Right, no concern whatsoever. 102.7 Kiss FM. So let's get into Ryan's roses. Ryan, Sissany, and Tanya. It's Monica and Winnetka. She says, I walked into the bathroom while my husband was in the shower and found him doing this to his body.
What?
Why would he do that?
What was he doing?
If not for another woman. Hold on for a second. Ruby.
Yes.
I just saw you take a big gulp of Health Aid kombucha back there.
Yes.
What flavor are you having?
This is the ginger lemon.
Ugh.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's great in the morning. It's great in the evening. But it's also great before we make a big call like this on the air.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? It settles you, doesn't it? It settles your stomach, settles your nerves.
Get your gut ready.
It's get you good gut, the probiotics. Hell, anybody else need a swig before we get into
Might as well pass it over here.
this dramatic phone call? All right. Monica,
Hello.
we're ready to tackle this. And hi.
All right. Hi.
So tell Sisney and Tanya what you saw your husband doing in the shower.
Yeah. So I needed something that was in the bathroom. I don't even remember what it was, to be honest with you. I knew that he was in the shower. I could hear it, but we're married, so who cares? And I knocked. I went in, and I was really stunned to see him standing in the shower shaving himself.
Why is that so alarming?
Well, I mean, it was his whole body, and it's his chest, his stomach, his everything. And it's weird to me because he's never done anything like that before. And we have not been intimate in a long time. It's been pretty infrequent since the kids, to be honest. I don't actually remember the last time, and I do take my share of responsibility for that. But I just can't think of a reason why a man would shave his entire body unless he's met someone new and she likes it. That's why it's alarming to me.
Exactly. He's never polished it up like that, and now she's wondering who's inspiring this maintenance. So, how long have you been married to him?
13 years.
Okay. Hold on one second, Monica. You get it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of random.
So let's see what we can find out. Stay where you are. It's 102.7 KISS FM. Good timing if you just got here. We are in the middle of Ryan's Roses on KISS FM. Monica walks in on her husband in the shower, and he shaved his whole body. Why? She's never done it before. She thinks it's because he's doing it for someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Monica, just thinking this through.
I have one question for Monica. Monica?
Yeah.
So that day that you saw him shaving his whole body, where were you two that night? Were you together that night? Did he say he had to be out late that night?
That night. We were together that night.
Okay.
There wasn't a special occasion. And I did ask him, I said, what are you doing? And he said that he wanted to try something new.
Okay.
And I said, okay, why? And he said he didn't know, just because. And then we were together. It's not like we tried anything new, or anything.
Mm-hmm. And Monica, just why do you think, what's going on that makes you think just because he shaved himself all over that he's cheating? You don't feel comfortable or confident?
Well, he doesn't go to the gym. He's not a swimmer. He works in a shipping company warehouse. This doesn't seem normal to me. And I can't come up with any other reason because it's just really out of character for him.
All right, let's get into it. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
All right, we're going to do it now. Be very quiet. Let Sisney try and find out who's top of mind, what he's thinking about, who he might send the flowers to, and then we'll bring you in once we tell him he's on the air. Okay, Monica?
Okay.
All right, Monica and Winnetka. Hang tight. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, is this Jason?
Yeah, it is.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm calling from Vava Bloom. How are you doing this morning?
What?
We're a flower business that delivers all over Los Angeles and offering a promotion today of a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
So let me get this straight. So I don't understand. So what do I give you a name and address? And
Yeah, we could send them to any
roses, and what do you get out of it? I don't understand.
It's a free dozen red roses that you get to send to anybody that you'd like. I would just need the name of the person, and we can put a note. I'm trying to promote my business, and all I ask is that if you're pleased with our arrangements, you come back as a customer one day. We can start with the name of the person.
So there's no. You know what? Okay.
I don't need cash. I don't need credit card info, or I don't need any info from you.
Really?
None of
What
that.
do you need?
We can start with the name of the person and the note, and then we can figure out delivery.
I tell you what. I tell you what. So send them to Boulevard.
Hang on one second.
Can you do that?
Let's do the address a little bit later because it's the bottom part of my computer. Why don't we start with the note of the person you want to send them to? Who are they going to?
I'd rather not put the name on there, to be honest.
Okay. Can I ask why?
Well, yeah. I just, can't you just maybe just? I tell you what. What time would they come about?
We can have them delivered by lunchtime today. Would that work?
Oh, that's literally perfect. I'll meet you out front. I'll meet you out front.
Well, we can get this note going because we have like really nice cards that they get printed on. So what would you like to say on the note?
No, it's fine. Look, listen to me. I'll be in a silver SRV just right out front, and I can just take them from you.
The whole point of it is to promote our delivery service. That would be really beneficial.
Yeah, just so why don't you just drop them off to me? I mean, or you'll be in a van. Look, I
cannot. Jason, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I've got your wife Monica on the line. Why are you shaving, Jason? Why are your voice is being broadcast here? Your wife is on the line. Why are you shaving your body entirely? It's something you've never done before, and it's curious.
What the hell? How would you even know that? Who told you that?
Your wife told me.
What is this?
Your wife told me that you've been shaving your body for the first time, and that's not normally what you do. And we're curious, all of us, to know why you're doing that.
That's none of your business, man. Like,
well, I'm not asking because I want to know, but your wife would like to know, and she's asked me to ask you. And who lives at the address that you just gave us?
Is she? That's
Jason.
That's confident.
Jason,
is that your address, Monica?
Who lives there?
Honey,
no, it's
you,
not our
honey?
address. Jason, I can Google the address. I can find out how I can drive over there.
So let's find out that address. That's not your address.
That I shave? Why would you tell the radio that I'm shaving?
It doesn't matter. Who
are you sending the roses to?
Listen, it's complicated, okay?
Complicated?
Well, okay, let's uncomplicate. Let's deconstruct this, Jason. You're married to Monica. Did you send the roses to Monica?
I don't care about you, honey.
No.
Honey.
Just did you? Okay, yes,
honey.
yes.
No, fine. I'm going over there right now. You'll be there at noon. I'll be there by 8:30.
Wait.
Bye,
Wait,
Jason.
Wait.
Jason, did you send the roses to Monica? The answer is no. So who'd you just send them to?
Dude, you, man. You just screwed everything up, man.
I did?
Oh, those are your actions, Jason. You screwed everything up.
Hello?
He's gone.
I'm guessing he's not going to be a fan.
I'm guessing that he's a cheater.
Well, I mean, you don't react like that unless you're covering something up, huh?
No. Mm-mm.
I think we got it, but he used some unsavory language there this morning.
Saucy.
All right. Try to keep that from Aaron. Well, there you have Ryan's Roses. Yeah, he's not coming to the holiday party of ours, probably.
Probably not.
Definitely not.
We just had a Ryan's Roses call. So here's the short. Monica reached out. She's like, okay, you won't believe this. My husband of years, I caught him shaving his whole body in the shower. Weird. I think it's for another woman. We get him on the line. He's not happy he's on the line. He sends the flowers to a sketchy address, not their address, not his wife's address. I asked him who he's sending them to, what's the address all about, why are you shaving yourself, and he told me I suck. So that's kind of it. And then he hung up, or she hung up, he hung up.
Right.
Turns out he's definitely sending the roses to somebody else. And based on his intense reaction to my questioning, he's cheating.
I think so.
For sure.
Based on that.
And his anger.
Major anger.
It was kind of scary anger, wasn't it?
Totally scary.
Like if you were me, you wouldn't want to be me.
No.
Camila, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. I'm better than she is. I just want to say, like, anytime a guy is making changes like that and y'all have been together for a long time, you know something is up. Like,
however, I don't know. Like, I could see myself like getting a better body and then wanting to put oil on it and stuff. And you know
but
what
you're
I mean?
hot. Like, you're naturally hot. This guy,
excuse
they've been married.
me.
They have kids.
Oh, no.
Don't laugh back room.
You know what?
They're like rolling in laughter.
Camila, after he got chewed out by the husband, and this is exactly what he needs to hear.
Listen, that man does not need his ego stroked. He knows he's hot. Okay. I feel like if you're cutting your hair, you're going through major changes like that. Also, if you've been together more than like even 4 years and your man is manscaping suddenly, that's questionable. Like, why is he shaving his balls?
Okay. Well, Camila, I'm choking on my turmeric ginger.
She's going to that woman's house. I'll drive with her if she wants. I'll give her a ride.
Oh, my God.
Well, thank you for being
an
a
adventure.
passionate, loyal member of this show. I appreciate
Yes.
your feedback on all accounts here this morning. And you take good care in Highland Park.
You're welcome back anytime.
Wow. Who's in charge of that? Because that's good again. That whole Ryan's Roses and then not getting that body part out there. Good job. You deserve a gold. That's the gold star later.
That's John Parr with the dump button.
John Parr, stand up.
Yeah, there he is. He's standing up. Yeah.
Put on your mic. Turn your microphone on. Pull it over there. Here it comes.
I'm here.
So it's kind of boring watching this every day until words like that come out, right?
Right. But I was ready for it.
He's always ready for it.
So explain to me how it works.
Well, we're on a delay, so we hear everything in the studio first before the listener hears it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a dump button right here.
A dump button?
Yeah.
Like a beep, beep, beep.
No, there's a dump button here, and we press it, and it takes out whatever the caller says that shouldn't air.
And then how does that work with the delay? Do we lose delay time for every second we dump?
We do, yeah. Tubbs would know more about that, though.
But who?
Tubbs.
Come on, this is fascinating, Tubbs. So we heard a body part there, and in Ryan's Roses, we heard a couple bombs, F-bombs, and some other things. Mm-hmm. So how many seconds do we get to dump before we have no more to dump?
We have up to 24 seconds for each button press. It takes, I believe, 5 seconds.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
So we're pretty much walking on thin ice right now after all the dumps this morning.
Oh, yeah. And it takes a few minutes to build that time back.
Oh, you recalibrate the dump?
No, it's just when you hit it, 5 seconds gone, it's going to take another few minutes, and it's going to add a second or so of delay time.
Is this confusing to anyone?
No, I totally get it.
You do?
Yeah, I used to be a board operator for years before I got on the air.
You didn't have all that kind of dump stuff to deal with.
I had
Like
dump
board
from
ops-
here and there. Live remotes, things like that.
We're getting into the weeds. I got to take a break. That's Ryan's Roses. That's what happens. Thank you, Camila. Thank you, Dumps.